Hey y'all, willkommen. Welcome to my first YouTube video, or at least like video with me in it. My name is Nubia Kazi. I am from Atlanta. You can just call me Nubia. If you're from Atlanta and you know Clayton County, that's like where I'm from originally and stuff. So yes, gang. But anyway, no gangs. I am 22, going on 23 in October. Not really good at introducing myself, obviously. I have so many fillers, not editing it. So let's just talk about me, who I am, how I got to where I am today, all of it, blah, blah, blah. So starting out in elementary school, I did art. I was all about art. I wanted to be the next Picasso. I was into abstract. I was into clay. I was into painting. I was into all of that. But then in like 5th grade, I want to say, I started singing with my brother. We sang the start of something new from High School Musical. If you know, you know. That song was a banger, okay? And after we started doing duets and everything, I got the confidence to finally start doing solos. So I started doing solos, and I had my first solo in the 5th grade, and it was All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. But it was like with 2 other girls. It was with 2 other girls, my best friend and some other girl. But yeah, that was my first solo, and the fact that I got the confidence, because I was known as the shy girl back then. So the fact that I got the confidence to be able to do that, to sing in front of all those people at the Christmas concert show, was a huge deal. And my parents were like, okay, we gonna make her a singer, you know? Because originally I was doing art, and I was also learning how to play flute, dropped that. Then I learned how to play clarinet, loved it. But my dad was like, nah, you gonna sing. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just stuck with singing. My brother and I, we went to a fine arts middle school and high school. The middle school had sports, the high school did not. It was just full Victorious, but it wasn't like Victorious. Let's not even talk about that. I was a chorus major while he was a theater major. And so in chorus, I started as an alto, worked my way up to soprano. And I did different choirs at like Spivey Honor Choir, all of that cool stuff. Started singing choir songs in Japanese, in German, in Italian. I just started getting to different languages, and also Latin. And so as I continued my journey through middle school, I decided to go to an art school, which was really hard for me because I was a competitive swimmer, and I was also team captain, and I had a passion and a drive for swimming. But then I guess I loved music more. I guess I had a passion for music more. So I did not go into swimming. But in another life, I would have been going to the Olympics like Simone Emanuel, if you know who that is. But that wasn't God's plan. So I went to an arts high school, no sports. And it was decent, you know. The people made it what it was supposed to be. So the people really made it what it was supposed to be. That's all I'm gonna say. The school, no. So I made all kinds of friends and everything. I was a chorus major there, eventually became a theater minor, and I was doing all of the musicals and everything in high school. I played Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. We did a chorus line. I was Maggie Winslow, if you're into musicals. I did Dorothy from The Wiz Jr., just all kinds of musicals I was in. Also Mulan Jr., like back in middle school and stuff. I've been in just a lot of musicals, a lot of them. So I continued singing. I started singing classically when I was 16. Yeah, I started taking private voice lessons at 16. And that's when I started doing classical music and like loving opera. I just had a passion for opera out of nowhere. And I had seen operas previously. I saw Madame Butterfly, I saw Cinderella, I saw Tosca, I saw La Boheme. Those are the ones that I know from the top of my head. But basically, I was familiar with opera. I was in opera ensembles in middle school because we were able to be with Peachtree Opera, which is in Clayton County, or I guess they're like around, but I guess we had like a connection with them. So that's why I was familiar with opera. And so I just one day I was like, okay, I want to be an opera singer. So I ended up going to Kennesaw State University. And I became a music major. I became a vocal performance major. And I was like, I want to be an opera star. But no, that changed. We're going to get to that. But anyway, so for the first 2 years of college, I did opera theater. We did Hansel and Gretel, the opera. We did all kinds of just opera scenes that were really fun. And I was doing private lessons. You know, I was a music major. I was taking like 10 classes per semester. Whew. Don't miss that. But yeah, I like my classes. I like my teachers. But you know, it was kind of weird because I was class of 2020. I was going into college during COVID. My first almost 2 semesters was like fully virtual. But then sophomore year, I started going in person because they were like, you better be here in person taking these choir classes or else you're gonna graduate late. And I was like, y'all ain't about to make me graduate late. All this money I'm paying for y'all school. But anyway, so I started taking classes in person, started making friends and everything, started singing at symposiums. And all of a sudden, I just wanted to start taking composition classes. Like during COVID, I started getting music ideas. That's when I started getting music ideas, was during COVID. I started getting music ideas in my dreams. And I was like, oh, you know, like instead of waking up and forgetting the song, why not actually put it in some kind of music software? I didn't know anything before. I didn't know about music software. I didn't know about what a DAW was for real. So I just used this thing called BandLab. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but I just started using BandLab and I wrote my first song. And in another video, I will compare my first song to a song with like more DAW experience. Yeah, my first song to a song that's recent today. Yeah. That's how I got the idea of being a comp major, because some of my classmates were comp majors and they were talking about, oh, you know, I wrote this string quartet or whatever, y'all should listen to it. Oh, I wrote this symphony. I'm like, a symphony, child? What? First of all, what is a symphony? Second of all, how did you write that? But so I started taking comp classes, and I started learning what is a string quartet, what is a brass quintet, what is this, what is that. I started learning like all of these small ensembles, all of the big ensembles like symphony orchestra and brass ensemble, all of that. Started learning all of that, and I decided to become a comp major. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a double major. Yeah, so I decided to be a double major, and I was. And junior year was atrocious, but I got through it somehow, some way, by the grace of God. When I tell you, because I don't know how I survived taking like 10 classes, being in 2 majors. I don't want to think about it no more. But anyway, started composing music, did a dance project collab. I wrote a trap kind of hip hop thing for one of my dancers. Then I did like an R&B kind of song for one of my dancers. One day I'll post it on my YouTube. Right now it's just not out there. I'm gonna get it like copyrighted through the Library of Congress and stuff first, and then I'm gonna hit y'all up and like release that. But for now, no. So I was doing projects like that. I did I created a piano trio and a string quartet, and worked my way all the way up to symphony, which symphony is so hard to make, but I did it anyway. The symphony that is posted on my channel is actually my second ever written symphony. I haven't written any other ones. I'm only written 2. Only 2 right now, okay? I haven't written another one yet, but there will be more to come. But yes, that's only my second one. So if you go see my video, Warriors of Hope, that's only my second ever written symphony. Think about that. Let it marinate. Yeah, I was a comp major. I was an opera, theater person too. I had a lot going on. I was juggling so much. It was ridiculous. But somehow, some way, I did it anyway. But I guess, in conclusion, I just love being busy. Because if I'm not busy, I just feel like I'm failing at life. Like, the spirit of laziness be real sometimes. But I'm just like, dang. If I ain't doing something, if I ain't active, I ain't doing what God's plan is for me on my life. Like, I need to get my life together. I can't be lazy. I gotta grind, okay? We don't have time to be lazy. But anyway, so ended up graduating with 2 degrees. Woo! 2 degrees. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all because hello. There y'all. This is my degree. I put it in here and everything. Y'all, it's so big because hello, I paid for this. I paid for this. 2 degrees. Me. All right, we're gonna put that away. But anyway, did many projects in college. Did the competition. Did a competition, and those videos are on my YouTube right now as well. You can take a look at those. Which that competition, I'm gonna be honest and say that was kind of rushed. So I know how my music is going to sound under pressure. I didn't rush it on purpose. It's just that I found out about the competition late, and by the time they were gonna have the next one, which was I believe the spring or the summer, I was not gonna be in the younger age group. So I wanted to be included in the younger age group, so that's why I decided to hurry up and submit something real quick. But it was a great practice. You know, it was a project for myself. You know, I paid for it. At least, you know, my parents paid for it. So I think it was pretty cool. I want to say my junior year of college, I knew that's when I had to figure out that I did not want to be an opera singer anymore. I just wanted to be a film composer. I was like, yeah, being an opera singer is just not my passion. And the people that I was around, the people that, my colleagues, the people that I got to work with, they were amazing. They loved opera. I loved opera too. I just wasn't as passionate, so it was just kind of hard to be around them sometimes, be able to relate, because I found myself just gradually finding a decline in my interest in opera, and just like the one for film scoring shooting through the roof. And I was just like, wow, I'm having a crisis. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want to be when I grow up? And God was like, do film composing. Yay! So that's why I decided to be a film composer. And I've been sticking with it ever since. My love, my passion, my drive for it has yet to actually fade away. Like, I don't think it's ever gonna fade away. Like, I wake up, I'm thinking about music, I'm thinking about my next project, I'm thinking about what music I'm gonna write next. Like, I just love composing. I love just being in my own space composing as well. Like, I love just making songs in my bed with my little baby MIDI keyboard. That's literally just what I be doing. I don't have like a whole little studio setup or whatever like other folk be doing, nor do I plan on paying to go to a studio until I like save up some money. So, but I just love composing, and that's what I figured out. And so that's why I, you know, now that I'm graduating from college and everything, I am planning on doing different projects for y'all, and just for myself. It's really for me. It's really for me. It's not for y'all. But, you know, it's really cool to show y'all. And then like, I love showing my growth. So, and also what I'm capable of. So on this channel, y'all are gonna find different projects. My first project was the Marvel project, something really short, something really cute, you know. That was my first project. Stay tuned for my second project. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for my second project. I am kind of done telling my life story and stuff. If you watch this far, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Like, thank you. You know, I had to wear the Zimmer shirt because we repping Zimmer gang or whatever. Zimmer gang. If you know, you know. And if you don't, I guess you don't. I'm just kidding. Hans Zimmer is my favorite film score composer. He's one of the most well-known, one of the most like popular right now. So if you look him up, I'm sure you'll know him. If you know Inception, the movie, Interstellar, The Lion King, El Dorado, The Dark Knight Rises, Kung Fu Panda. I don't know why I'm doing this dance. I'm like trying to think about all of the movies, but yeah, he's done so many movies that I've listened to growing up, and I'm deeply in love with movie soundtracks. Like, they hold a special place in my heart. And I had the opportunity of going to his concert last summer, 2023, in the UK at the O2 Arena. And it just inspired me immensely. Like, I can't even describe it. I didn't even want the experience to end. But all I know is ever since that day, I've been like, yeah, I'm your next film composer, Black female film composer. So yeah, it's pretty cool. At least I think it's pretty cool. And you know what? It's my passion, you know? Just do whatever you love. Whatever you love, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you can't do it otherwise. So I'm just doing me. I'm doing what I love. That's all I'm doing. I'm just doing me. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up for real this time. Yes, more videos are coming soon. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. But you know what? God loves you more. Point blank period. All right? Have a great one. Bye.